Hello guys, welcome back to GoldRush the Leaderboards Season 14, where we are playing the base game. No DLC for this one. I am not quite as far into prepping this claim as I would have liked to have been. Had a surprised friend, a friend kind of surprised me, popped round. So I kind of, paused my drilling. I did finish it up. This is my claim. Bit of a weird one. Hello, Spy. I had... trying to remember where I saw it. That one's almost 500 and quite a high percentage there. There we go. 521 ounces. I think that's my highest one I have. So that's not bad. Take a look at the leaderboard. Spy has been doing some work, so has Tactical. They're both up there nicely. Some sleazy dude still has no seasonal total, yet he's top of the leaderboard, so that's really weird. I've been pushed down to 7th, but of course I haven't been digging, so... oh yeah, there's lots of 400 plus. I'm going to be... not digging quite so much in anything. If it's below 200, below 300, I'm not gonna touch it. That's the way I'm gonna look at it. All my drilling has gotten me quite a bit of cash there. More than enough for me to do what I need to do. In fact, before I forget to do it, boom, the first water tower of the leaderboards. I should even have enough money left over when I'm done to finish retraining all my workers as well. Should be good. Just got to get this annoying part. Thankfully, I don't have to go too deep with the dirt deletion. So it shouldn't take too long overall. But I'll probably, if I haven't finished it by a certain point, I will probably switch over, set up the wash plant. Otherwise, this is all you guys are going to see. And I shall be doing a fair amount of digging tomorrow. I'm not at work tomorrow. I don't do Sundays. Come on. No. It's the issue about being down in a little hole like this. You can't see properly what you're doing. Like, I should have been able to get that. I don't know why I'm not. Come on. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Sorry guys, just kind of trying to concentrate on this so I don't end up screwing it up. Once I get this bit wide enough, I should be able to go along, which will make it easier digging upwards than it is digging downwards. It will help speed things up dramatically. Come on. Why are you not digging? I don't understand why you're not working. Hello, Glitchy. Welcome back, dude. Damn it. Don't make me bring my excavator down here. And now I'm stuck. Right, okay, let's see if we can sort this out here. Do a reset on you. That's not quite what I meant. What do you mean you spent so long editing it? Don't flip, don't bounce. Thank you. Quick save. Quick load. Did you mean like dirt deletion? Here. I suppose technically I don't need to go quite as wide on the mouth now that we're not using Frankensteins, but I would still like to have some kind of maneuverability. There we go. That sorted it out. Sort of sorted it out. I mean, we don't need to be quite so particular this time round. Like that little piece there that's on a little bit of a line. Just to my right here. Reason being is, the only reason we're normally so particular about every little speck of dirt off the floor is because the Frankensteins slide around on them a lot. But of course we're not using them, are we? So we don't have to be quite so OCD about it. Come on. I should do something. I know we've got plenty of wiggle room here now, but I didn't actually expect to have to wiggle. And I have to go all the way up here just to get it to dig. And even then I have to keep moving it. I do not understand what the issue is. See, that bit liked it. That bit was fine. Here we go. Okay, let's try up here then. Yay! Progress. Why this game is giving me so much backlash today, I don't know. Screw it. You're going to mess me around. I'm going to go set up my wash plant instead. Oh, right. I bought the plant, but I forgot to do that. Okay. Truck. Over here. Got all these buckets. I don't want them getting in the way, but at the same time, I kind of need them to move. I don't want them in the back of my truck for now. Whoa, whoa, too much, too much. Oh, at least you didn't get deafened this time. Right, we need to head back over to Rivertown for the moment. Need some bits and some bobs. Sell some bits and bobs. I'm going to leave all the wiring and the hoses behind. That's not an issue. I'm going to take these machines here. I am leaving the hog pans behind. I don't want them anymore. They're just a pain in my ass. And stay put. Right, thank you. Wave table. It's an expensive piece of machinery. Got to make sure we fire it around adequately. Oh yeah, damn it. I was gonna do this, but I wanted to use the trailer hook. Oh, stay. You know what? I'm just gonna get into the other claim real quick. Screw it. Oh, I tried to slam on the brakes. Didn't quite make it. Back to Rivertown. If I'm right, I should have over here. Yep, there they are. One less trip to the shop. What's next? Let's turn off the engine. Time to get rid of my dump trucks. I'm gonna sell them. Well, one of them I own, the others I rent, but I'm gonna get rid of them all. I kind of want my vehicles on claim to go in a certain order, and that's not going to happen unless I get rid of them and then rebuy or rent them. But basically I want my front end loader to be like, when I switch vehicles, I can go from my front end loader to my excavator just with one switch. It'll make it a lot easier if I'm down in the pit. I can just jump in the front end loader and then switch to the next vehicle or previous vehicle, whichever way around it will go, and then I will instantly be up on top of the cliff of dirt in my excavator. It will just make life a lot simpler, a lot easier, and a lot less time wasted trying to get from vehicle to vehicle. Well, that's all the ones I've rented. This is the last one I have, and I currently own this one. Next, yes, I need to get rid of my 2 trailers. I don't need them anymore. They serve me well, but they are useless to me from this point forth. Nicely done, Spy. Nicely done. Any thoughts on how some sleazy dude is where he is? Oh, you've almost passed him on the seasonal as well. Oh, right. It's the powered one. Or was he now? What's the point? Oops. Personally, if I'm not enjoying playing a leaderboard because I can't play hard enough to win it, then I just wouldn't play the leaderboard. I'll just play the game on the fun side of things. Do you know? I'll just chill out in a single game, in not a single player, but you know what I mean, a non-leaderboard game. I wouldn't cheat my way up the leaderboard if that's what he's doing. It's pointless. Not only that, but it takes up a spot of sort of. There's one person in the top 10 who actually tried and to get on there who won't be able to win because the spot is being taken up. Although, having said that, if he's not taking up a spot on the seasonal, that person has a chance there, of course. I mean, if it's just a normal bug, that's fine. You know, it happens. I mean, look at you. You didn't show any seasonal off the bat either, did you? But yours fixed itself. Hey, why didn't you turn? Come on. Wow, that's seriously still registering the stuff in my truck bed. There we go. I think that's everything I need from here. The mats will come over with the thing. Yeah. That's it. Just need to transfer some of my workers. Well, actually I think only one worker because I've got 2 mechanics on my Pine Valley at the moment. I need to get the 3rd one over. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? They're still in place, that's fine, I can get them out of the way. That one's here, there we go, that's the one I need. Boom. Okay, no, that's tier 3. They're just low level into tier 3. It would help if I moved the equipment over, wouldn't it? Right, transport. 2 TDJ sluice boxes, the trommel to duplex jig. Order that move. Then I'm going to get the 2 jigs themselves. Boom. Right, where have I got what? Because I can't see. Over here is my sluice runs. Yeah, that's the right way around. I had to think then. Yeah, that's the way around I want them. I wasn't sure if I could clear the fuel tank there, but I managed it. Oh, come on, don't be like that. No, 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 no. Ah, I got it the wrong way round. Went on the wrong side. Hate when that happens. There we go. Normally makes that second one just a little bit longer to deal with. Juggling a bit. I've noticed that this season it seems like they are swinging a lot more. Things are swinging on the chains a lot more than normal. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's what it feels like to me. I noticed it on the last claim, but I don't spend a lot of time on that claim, so I was just putting it down to the crap terrain that you got to drive on. Yeah, that way. Okay, and yes, perfect. I mean, I would prefer them to be side by side, but can that reach? Yes. Try and be a little gentle with this if I can. That's where I need it. Close enough anyway. Oh, this one's going a lot smoother. They're not bouncing around quite so much. I say that. Slightest little movement sends them all over the shop. Look at that, look. Shoot. I think I just turned one around. Oh. Come on. There we go. Nice. That was being repaired before I even put it in. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, one of them's 100%, so that's good. That's nice to see. And that's not as bad as it was either. So that's not bad. They've been fixed up a little bit. Right, next is the sluice box to trommel. Sorry, the shaker to trommel sluice box. The ST. We also need the T sluice. Oh, sorry, the S rocks. Shaker. I keep saying T, don't I? Yeah, the shaker rocks sluice box. And where are you? The trommel. What do we want in first? This is the trommel. This is the ST. So trommel, ST. Then we want the rocks. We build from the bottom upwards. And if memory serves me correctly, we need the power supply on the back on this claim. Or was that just a placement for it with the other trommel? Difficult to tell. I'm gonna try for the back and see how it goes. So, are you still on River, Spy? Trying to remember the layout. This was on the out end. The power supply bit was in river. So that's the out end. Yeah, so this will be on the back. Hey. No. No nudging. It's going to be difficult enough trying to hook this one up with the barn in the way anyway. The equipment shed. The hell? Okay. I almost landed on the roof, so that was kind of weird. Although I have been up there before. Don't do it to me again. I'm just trying to nudge you. Perfect. I mean, I can do this bit without chains, but I need chains for the next 2 items afterwards, so otherwise I'd get rid of them. Always the way. That's the only issue with the 5 meters. However, the 7 meters are a lot harder to put everything in place. You'd need to keep chopping and changing the chains, so that's why I like to stick with the solid 5s. How? How can that not reach? See, that one can reach. That is literally as far over as it can go. You reached the first time we used it. There we go. It's a lot faster, believe it or not, if I take the long way round here. Because that slope on the left hand side there is a lot harder to drive up, especially when you've got something dangling ahead of you. Right, so I'm going to need in on my left, out on my right on this next one. Was that midnight? $30-40 grand. That's not too bad. That is the out. Oh, I said I want in on my left, out on my right. So I've got to come at it from the other side. There we go. Can you hear that? That seems new. Like the echo from clicking these into place. I don't recall hearing that before. Actually, no, tell a lie. Do you know what? Not about that. Not about the echo. It's about something else. I think I have played some of these sluice runs down without chains before. You have to glitch the bucket through the sluice run. Okay. You did not like that at all, did you? Barely even nudged it. It shouldn't be too long before it gets light again, guys. I suppose I could have done it on a sideways hookup so I could get it in from there, but easy. Now this one, I'm coming at it like this way. Well, say I'm coming at the fence is in front of me. Hold on, let me, this stupid hill. So right now, out is on my right, in would be on my left. I need to reverse that. So in on my left, out on my right. I should have done this first before even attempting to dig the dirt, to be honest with you. Give the mechanics ample opportunity to fix everything. What do I say? In on my right, out on my left. You're out, I'm in. Okay. And who's shaking it all about? Who's doing the okey-dokey? Come on, turn. Perfect. Let's back this up a moment. That way when we respawn the excavator, the chains will fall off onto the hard pan and not into the wash plant. Wrong thing. Come on, get back up. Back. Thank you. I need that. That. You know what? I may as well just bring it all over. And with that, we are done with River. We have absolutely zero need to go back. Right, first up we want the shaker. We need to turn the shaker. No, wait, hold on. The grizzle bars need to be on my right. Grizzly, not grizzle, sorry. The grizzly bars need to be on my right. If it didn't need a mechanic before, it will do by the end of this. That's the point actually. Is my excavator mechanic on the wrong claim? I like that. It's not even pressed. Oh no, wait. I think it might be on that corner there. No, it's not resting against my bucket. My bucket is suspending the entire thing. It's not even resting against any other part of the arm. Well, crap. I think I might have done this wrong. Yep. So I just get it onto the tracks here, and then I'll just grab it in a different place. After I've repositioned it. Flipped it up the right way. I forgot about the boardwalk there. So I'm going to have to maneuver it along in a forward place there. And still easier than messing around with chains. The hell am I caught on? Time to fuel up. As I am, I'm going to go check to see where my excavator worker is currently placed. Oh no, it's still in the same vehicle. That's fine then. Right, so next up we've got the conveyor belt hopper. Don't envision too much of an issue here, with the exception of the fact that it just moved. Damn it. If it hadn't nudged forwards, we would have been set. But now we're kind of stuck. Well, there we go, that helped. Come on, crest the ridge. Okay, I do need to move this a little bit. Should be more than that. No, wrong direction. Fine. Be that way. See what I care. I don't even need to pick it up. I actually used to do this with the dump truck. I used to just drive it into place. Well, that failed. That's, well, almost what I was trying to do. Ah, that'll do. I was trying to see if I can get my bucket to glitch through it like I've done it before. But that works just as well. I didn't realise that was so damaged. I suppose they were trying to concern themselves too much with the trommel and the jigs. Oh, that might not be quite as easy as I hoped. I don't think I've locked this in position properly. Come on, thank you. It's all good. It's all under warranty, no need to worry. Right, stop, stop, stop. No, come on. Normally it's a lot easier transporting this lot without chains. At least for me anyway. You guys have seen me do it plenty of times. There we go. Alright. Now I just need to get it into position. What do you mean light might be a factor? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what you mean, like, for reason why I'm not moving things as easily? I'm actually using OBS so I can see clearly on there. Oh, that was close. I can see clearly on OBS where it's that monitor's a lot better for light for brightness and things. But this is still a lot quicker, I find, than even the way it's happened today, than trying to mess around with chains on everything. Especially these. I mean, think about it. You've got to get the excavator in position, climb up a ladder, then hook it up, reposition if you need to the bucket, then place it where you want to, then climb up the ladder again, unhook the chains, long run this is easier, at least for me. A thumb might help. So might the right angle. Okay, that's never happened to me before. But it makes it a damn sight easier. It had just gotten light, and what goes and happens? Bloody rain. No, 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 no. Stop trying to do that. What the hell? Why is everything bouncing everywhere right now? Is it possible that they fix some things in the DLC version more than they fixed them in the non-DLC? Do you think that's possible? So I swear things don't bounce around quite this much on the DLC. Oh, well, normally for me, and I normally play on DLC. So there we go. I'll get the other one done in a moment. At least the rain didn't last very long. Oh, I think Moo just put some more stuff through. I remember seeing Cloud before. I can't remember if I saw him in normal or in DLC. But I've seen Cloud around before because I used to make Final Fantasy references to him. Got a little bit of a gap. I've got at least 300 ounces ahead of Ma. And 500 ahead of Cloud. So it's all good there. Let's take a look at the repair jobs going on here. So the belt on here is 100%. Then we got the buckets. That's good. That one's in repair right now. Or that one is. Or that one is. Springs need some work. I would imagine the other one as well. What about hydraulics? Yeah, not good. Not great at all. There was something there then to inspect. Oh, possibly the oh, wait, what? I don't know. I don't know. Rollers. It's 100. The chain 72. That's 100. I think the rollers are on par. Oh, not quite. Okay. They're not bad at all now. Alright. So we've got the money. I'm going to go ahead and make at least 2 more mechanics. Oh look, we've got some things here ready to be retrained. Workers that aren't going to be used in their current fields. One, 2, 3. Don't know where the others are right now. I have upgraded Pine once already. Bare minimum, I need 1 more. At bare minimum, just 1 more. That will get me a dump truck on here, and then I can upgrade as needed through, you know, selling gold. Right, I'll be back in just a second, guys. Just need the loo real quick, and then we'll go and buy our hoses and cables. So see you in a sec. And I'm back. Okay, how many dump trucks is your goal of using? 2, 3, 4 on maximum. I want bare minimum. If I can get them all on claim, I want 4. At least 4. That way, I have 1 for light. And you saw me on pine. 3 on rotation worked quite well, didn't it? Getting it into the wash plant. There was a nice little rotation going on there. And on top of that, that would mean having 6 vehicles on claim, which of course means my refueling. Right. Start off with hoses. I need 2 huge, 4 thin, 2 of them, 1 into the wash plant, 1 into a splitter. Yeah, gonna need 2 of these and 1 of these. Do it in sections, otherwise we'll lose track. Well, potentially lose track anyway. Put those ones on last because they take up a lot of space. Right, let's see here. Wash plant. Oh, sorry, shaker. Trommel. Conveyor belt, hopper. Then we got our 4 clean out cables. Jigs. Lamps. No need for a splitter. Is there anything else? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't need any of this. of them I need. Got all of them. Yeah, well, that should be it. Kind of feel sorry for the console users. Unless they plan on having a leaderboard with the consoles that is separate from the PC ones. And I don't just mean having a separate leaderboards for consoles versus a separate leaderboard for PCs. I'm on about the timing of them. Then they miss out. They get the console version, but then miss out on the on this leaderboards. They have to wait for the next one. I see a still on. Oh jeez, it's still at river then. Oh, give me that back. Place that there. How much is going to fall off? Let's find out. It's all good. Yeah, I had to get out of there. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't deal with it. It's too much. I really cannot stand that claim. Well, even if you went there now, even if you come to this claim right now, I'm ahead of the game in terms of setup. I got lucky. I may not have the best gold map, but only a short dirt removal section. You could end up having to delete like 6 squares. And when I'm off tomorrow, of course, I can just try and do the best I can, just plough through it. Of course, come the evening, you know, sort of 7, 8 o'clock-ish, that's when I normally jump on a game with my friend on a Sunday. Did I just see a plume of smoke? No, looked like I did. I would prefer... Right, when it comes to Pine, don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad map at all. However, my preference is to have a smaller gold area. Get through the map quickly, move on to a reset. That's how I prefer my Pine Valley. Condensed gold. Even if I don't mind having to dig 6 squares back if all the gold is condensed close together. You know? Nah, I won't be getting anything less than 300 I leave. Can't be dealing with that. May as well be stuck on on river if I'm going to be digging up anything less than 300. You think it's a standard layout, but nice numbers. I mean, I'm not going to deny it's got some good numbers, and it's going to take me a little bit, to be honest, to trudge through this section. This is going to be the biggest money maker for me. This section up here, I might end up skipping. I don't know. Maybe, you know, I'll probably dig this bit, but here, believe it or not, despite how good the numbers are there, that's on that really weird slope right at the back. You know the one I mean, don't you? That natural bedrock slope that dips down into the well, digging area. I remembered to do this the right way around this time so that it doesn't destroy my hose. I'm blowing through this setup so quickly. Getting scared, are you? Getting scared of the potential competition? Making you nervous? I've done all this setup in less than 2 hours. In fact, less than an hour and a half, because it's been an hour 35 since I started my stream. And of course I was digging for a little bit first. So an hour 15, I'd say, something along those lines. Oh yeah, you're way ahead in gold count right now. Right now. But who's to say I'm not going to catch up with you tomorrow? I won't overtake you. But I know you kind of get nervous and blitz yourself as much of the map as possible if you see me come anywhere close to catching you. You're like, nope, not going to happen, not this time. Don't forget to close. Right, for a start, that is too close. The Nuggetator location you're watching. You not found a decent place for it yet then? Come on. Thank you. Yep, that works. Hey. That's not bad. So let's have it over here. No. No, none of that. Hey, come on, behave. Nighthawk. I think if I'd gotten enough to be able to go Nighthawk, which I could have done through the drilling, you know, I could have continued drilling the rest of the claim and then moved on to Nighthawk and drilled that. Ignoring the obvious time it will take for me to get all that sorted, I think it would have been a mistake for me to do that. At this point, I think I need to... I don't know how to explain it. It would be harder to drive the dump trucks up and down the bedrock in Nighthawk. As it is, I can just about, I think, do it there. Over here is easier, less of a slope, but it's further to drive. Hey Ranty, how you doing, dude? You drilled the first 3, then went Nighthawk. Damn. Ranty, what's your take on some sleazy dude? Look, come on. Dead on, well, almost dead on 4,500 ounces for a start. And he's got nothing in here. Nothing higher than 253 ounces. Of course, you're playing DLC, aren't you, Ranty? Oh, and Ranty, Celestro popped around mine today, and I had a quick double check on the server, and you don't need to worry. Right, so my cleanouts are normally done from over here. Let's get this set up right. Gold into there. Yeah, that'll work. So with Grinder, Spy, and Tactical over here with me, who's the biggest competition on your one? Like who? Because 4 of the normal top 10 people are over on this side. So who have you got to worry about this time round? Do you know, it would be great if we could have the wash plant over in that flat area over there. I'm not worried so much about buying pine as long as I can keep up with my outgoings. It's the what's it called? The processed gold that is the biggest concern at this point for me. I mean, you say you can easily buy it, but you've also got to pay out 150 for the water tower, unless you plan on using a pump. You've got to pay out for your workers, obviously. Are you buying your drill spots, or are you going to drill it manually? And you've got to pay to transfer all the equipment over as well. Well, yes, and it'll be a lot more than 2 cleanouts, won't it? I mean, you need at least what, 300 grand just to set up, not including the water tower. You're paying 500 grand to rent it first. Then you're buying your drill spots. You need to buy the water tower. So that's almost $1 million. That's like 800 grand plus. Unless you plan on staying at River until you got enough to buy it first. Where was you going to do your clean outs? Here or at River? I feel like I'm missing one. Probably fallen on the floor. You're trying to decide 2 more clean outs at River or just go ahead and rent Pine. I get you. Yeah, I said it right. I almost got it backwards then. Or thought I almost got it backwards. How am I missing one? This is where I find out one did drop out somewhere. Taking a look now. Don't know Sokar. I mean, I've heard the name, but only in demon mythology from Stargate, actually. Colin, I don't recognise. Bessergesnacht. Zentaris. Oh wow, he's doing well. So we've got a ninja in the top 10 there. Rocky A, don't know. Matigo, don't know. DJ Puds, don't know. There's good old Kagira. Smoker, of course. And Classy Games. Yeah, of course he's in there. So yeah, there is some of the familiars, but us being the 4 of us being on this one has given some extras that we don't normally see a chance to be up there. But look at that difference there. What the hell? Pure beast. Nothing but. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much for that, Rounty. Appreciated. There definitely isn't one there. Right, let's go check at the shop, see if it fell off the back of the truck there. What do you mean you heard an ego? Normally, at this point, I'm not saying we're dominating, but we're normally up. Oh, echo. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I got a bit louder. Yeah, no, my speakers are turned down to nothing. I don't get it. I don't know why I'm missing a wire. Oh, it's there. Did that go in? Oh, nice shot. Oh, I see. Stop copying me, spy. Technically, I said it before you. I said it like 20 seconds at least ahead of you. So yeah, nah. Grow up while you're at it. Stop acting like such a child. 3-pointer. It was a good shot. I think it's the back of the truck. The little spoiler bit. If that was down, it would have slid right out the back. Are you kidding me? I got a spare. You haven't grown up in 40 years, it's not going to happen now. At least you're good on it. At least you come to terms with it. I didn't think. I forgot that these also need to be repaired. I thought it was both, not just one. Huh. Time for the buckets. I mean, I could do this later, but I don't want to forget to do them when it comes time to actually processing dirt. I don't want to forget that they're not there and end up wasting and losing valuable dirt. Well, may as well take the lights with me as well. I mean, why not? Anything fall out? No, all good. I must remember to drop that fuel tank at some point. Look at that, look, he doesn't even look behind him as he drives. As he drives backwards. Look at have sworn I turned that engine off. One that way. And one that way. That should give me plenty of light to load up with. Assuming I can even reach the damn socket. There we go. I don't like that everything else locks into place when you plug it in. I don't like that these don't. Let's give that a quick test run, see how bright that is. Oh yes, yes, we are definitely 100% going to be fine at night when it comes to that. At least trying to get up there anyway. I'm trying to dump it in there, should I say. I'm not sure if I'm going to need extra buckets or not now, because I'm not doing the hog pan sluice runs, but if need be, I've got 2 on claim over at the tent, so that should be good. They both have buckets on them anyway. Worst case scenario, if I've got like an odd number of buckets and I need to, and I run out of what I need, I can always just, it won't be a full bucket in between them, so I could just simply fill up one and transfer the bucket to the other, or clean up the one when it's sorted, just transfer the bucket to the other. That's what I was trying to say. Ha 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 ha. Told you you're gonna get unlucky with your dig spot. GoldRush gods are both good and kind and cruel. And there we have it. My claim is all set up. Now all I need to do is continue digging. Holy crap, are you kidding me? So we don't include those ones because they're hard to dig, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dude, that is terrible. Oh. I do not in the slightest envy you. Not even a tiny bit. You can keep that claim. I don't think I've ever seen that map. Don't think I've ever seen that variation. Do you want me to show this one on stream? That is okay. Oh, that is a nice looking area. I'm not going to lie. You do want to show it, okay? Right, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the fact that it's all condensed, like I've said before, like I said earlier. Be careful here. This is gonna be that bit where basically you're gonna be digging down, but because there's a slope coming this way, you're gonna be digging into it. In fact, it's probably like here. You would dig into it, then you're going to have to go up, over, and then back down into a shallow little nook here, which is really difficult to dig into. So that area there is going to be problematic for you. I hope that's not really good gold there. I'm trying to move my map. These, of course, that's a nice strip there. That looks like the equivalent of my here. And this bit's normally pretty good. But damn, dude. It might be easier for you to dig here, Spy. Because we're running dump trucks, you can drive out and out. That's fine. It's slightly closer. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 along instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 if you don't dig that section. So that will be a better option here. It will also be a kind of slope here, I think, as well, on the bedrock. That's my advice anyway. That's what I would do. Just because we're not running Frankensteins, you don't have to worry about being closer to the wash plant. You're using mobile transportation this time, so I've done that before. I've made a dirt ramp. I don't think I've got the save anymore. Here, I've actually dug like a ramp digging down into a trench that allowed me to get into my dirt that way. But what I meant was, here, the natural bedrock slope should be kinder to you than it is here. But I have custom dug my own slope before. It took a long time to sort it. I'm not going to kid you. It took quite a while. I mainly did it using this vehicle. I tried to smooth it out using the bulldozer, but it didn't work quite so well. In fact, what worked better than that was just driving up and down it several hundred times with a dump truck. That smoothed it out, no problem. I am hoping that well, I've done almost all of this tonight. Like I said, I am not at work tomorrow. So I'm hoping all this prep time is going to help me just skyrocket on the leaderboard tomorrow. As long as I don't procrastinate too much, I can give myself a healthy enough lead against the bottom half of the leaderboard to maintain my top 10 during work days. I actually think this is more of a challenge, having to do this with dump trucks. Like, you would expect... Right, this is the way I would imagine it if I didn't know what the game was about, okay? So, base game would be X amount of a challenge. And you get X amount of obviously, gold at a general rate. Then if you go ahead and get DLC, I would expect the challenge to be bigger, but at the same time it make it easier to process the dirt and get better gold faster as a result. Does that make sense? I suppose it is in a way, because you've got to maintain the setup locations for your Frankensteins. You're tempted to reload. What, have you got over 1 million? Oh, dude, don't save scrub. Why would you do that? It takes all the challenge out of it. Oh, okay. You're testing me. Do I pass? Did I pass your morality tests by... A tiny clump of dirt there. I have passed. Woohoo! Thank you. That's it. I hate that little... Those little sodding little tiny bits there are just stopping me dead in my tracks. And it is annoying the crap out of me. You also need like a good morale boost yourself. Okay. The last time I ever save scrubbed, like, it was before I learnt the trick about the retraining, and I used to save scrub my workers, not on leaderboard, on my own game. Again, a game is less fun if you're not challenging. It's the same old thing. If you constantly just giving yourself good maps, then you're gonna get bored. You're just playing the same game each and every time. Where's the fun in that? Going to be a hard map, I can imagine. Are you going for the shallower end where I suggested, or are you going to go for where I'm digging right now? You think yours is a Frankenstein best map? I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't actually... It's hard to tell sometimes what is the best map. I mean, you know what maps are good, but each map is different enough so that I don't think any one person can say, oh, this is the best map, and then the next person be, yeah, that's the best map. Each person would be slightly different. Also, dude, remember, you don't need necessarily to have it 4 wide, do you? Hello, Hazard. Good morning, dude. Good morning. I was thinking about ending it off soon. Starting to get a little tired, but I tell you what, because Hazard doesn't normally get too much of the stream live, I'll try and make it to past. How's that? Drop the mic, Hazard in the house. I'm not going to drop the mic, not unless I mute it first. It's time to P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. For those who are too young to know the reference, that was The Mask. I'll try and go a little longer, Hazard. You don't normally get to watch too much live, do you? And I don't have work tomorrow, so I am tired. Don't get me wrong. We've recently had restrictions lifted in the UK. Not all the way, but enough for town to be a lot busier. So work's been a lot more hectic. So I am pretty tired because of it. But I'll try. I'll tell you what though, if I'm going to stick here for a little longer, I am going to need a cigarette. So how has I was about to say how has your day been? But it's first thing in the morning for you, Hazard, isn't it? I don't know why I always forget that. I mean, you even said it. You said good morning. Tell you what, Hazard. Why don't you just here's an idea. Come move over to the UK. All right. If you do that, you get a better chance of watching the streams. No, it's alright. Like I said, I don't have work in the morning. If I get to the point of, you know, not being able to talk almost, or not making any sense to myself, let alone you guys, I'll stop it. We'll just see how it runs. It was you who was up so late last night smelting. So what claim did you do? Did you take my advice? Did you after drilling River, did you go to Old Arnold, drill that, and then wind up on Pine? No, hello Wes. No, he wants to come over here, don't you, Hazard? Tell you, Hazard, decide to move to the UK, and I'll tell you which town I live in. Just so you know, it's a nice little seaside town as well. You're on Old Arnold at the moment. Now, are you in your second year? Because remember, only smelt what you need to until you're in your second year in game, because that's when the gold prices go up and you can get more money for the gold. Well, all I'm saying is I am somewhere along the south to southeast coast. You're in your second year. Did you notice the difference in the gold prices? I mean, after that, it tends to be a bit different each new game. But normally, 9 times out of 10, the second year is more profitable than the first. But after that, it seems to be randomised. Like, I've had a third year that's worse than my first. But this time round, my third year is doing better than my second. You need 500 grand to rent this claim. This is the third claim. So it costs 500,000 to rent this claim. So as soon as you got enough of that, scoot on over here, drill this claim, and then you can sell bars on this claim to fund your setup. Unless you want to finish Old Arnold first, just to make some extra cash. But this is a fairly gargantuous claim. In fact, this is the biggest claim in the game. It says the biggest landmass. Yeah, well, your choices are drill this map or buy the drill spots. The drill spots, you get 20 spots for 15,000. Oh, jeez. I didn't notice. That's what you call precision. Azad, you do know, right, that in order to win a skin, win a top 10 skin, you don't actually need to be in the top 10 there. If you can, say you spent the entire leaderboard in one, like digging during one in-game year, and you make, and you draw, and even though you're patchy because of work, you know, you don't play hard like everyone else, but you put in enough time during that one in-game year to get enough gold. If you make it in the top 10 on the seasonal, like how much gold you've processed in 1 year, then you win the skin. No, not yet. This is all the money I've got left right now. I got 2 more mechanics, so I now got a total of 5 mechanics. I will need to buy another vehicle spot on the claim, which will cost, I think it's 30,000, 30 or 40,000 for the next vehicle spot, just to get 1 more vehicle on claim. So I'm going to need to do a couple of clean outs before I can finish getting all of my workers, but I got them in the essential places, on the mat and bucket swap outs. Of course, having them on things like the shaker and the trommel will lower the speed at which things break. And my ultimate plan is, of course, to have 6 vehicles on claim. So I'm going to have at least 4 dump trucks on the claim. 1 using as a light source, when I get to that point, I mean, of course. And 3, like you saw me doing on Riverview, for sending to the wash plant. That way I can get the refueling thing going, the instant refuel. Oh, do you know what? I've been checking all day long, guys, for that Humble Bundle key for the VR Borderlands 2, and I still haven't got it. Oh, it might be Rivertown. I keep calling it Riverview. Yeah, I don't know why. I always do that, always. Come on. Thank you. I hate. This is the one bit I hate about this claim. It's trying to dig on this slope like this. It's difficult, to say the least. So, guys, I am thinking about potentially doing streams on a Wednesday again. It may not be every Wednesday. If I'm in too much about, do you know what, I just need to chill out mood on my own kind of thing, then I won't do it. But if I'm up for streaming, then I will. Just it would be a game different. I want to try and bring some more variety to the channel. Obviously GoldRush is going to be on the 3-day-a-week side of streams for a few weeks, and we're still doing Valheim on the Monday Tuesday. So I was thinking, I've got a game which, as most of you know, I can't stand Dre. I hate his channel, I hate his content. But he has a really annoying habit of finding good streamable games and then butchering them in video form. One of his recent videos was a game that caught my eye, and I like the look of it, and I've tried it out, and it's not too bad. I was thinking about doing that on Wednesday if I'm in the mood for it. It's a game called The Tenants. Pac-Man. It's a great game. Now, The Tenants, basically, think The Sims, okay? Except you're building the stuff inside you're given a building size, and you can put in walls or furniture, things like that. But you've got to make it livable for people who you can't control. Does that make sense? But you've also got limited funds, and then things can go wrong. You've got to fix them up. You can negotiate rent, things like that. It's quite good. I liked it. It's a nice chill game, and I think it might work on the channel. So I was thinking about doing that. Like I say, if I'm not too just burnt out kind of thing from streaming, because believe it or not, this takes up a lot of energy doing the streams. It can be exhausting streaming or recording too much. But I hopefully I'll be up to it. Dre is how I found, believe it or not, Landlord Super. He and I, oh my god, he was dreadful. Not only at the game, but at trying to understand the English 80s pop culture references. Not just the pop culture, but the building types, like the job centre and stuff like that. He just didn't get it at all. That was dreadful. But he put me onto the game. The other one was Medieval Dynasty. So you can see that's why I keep him on my sub list. He just has this nasty habit of finding good streamable games. He trashed this one. He had no clue what he was doing on GoldRush at all. It was dreadful. He should be banned from YouTube for trying to do what he did on GoldRush. Oh, you didn't have enough money. That's what it was. When midnight hit, you didn't have enough cash. That's why your workers quit on you. It's so stupid. The guy had a random hole dug on, what was it? It was on Nighthawk. He was over by the waterfall, the worst location of the good gold spots, if that makes sense. Like, if this was Nighthawk, this here would probably be the waterfall. I don't normally dig the waterfall. It has some good gold there, but it's such a small area. There's no point to it. But he dug a hole deeper down into the floor. Then he'd manoeuvred one stupid Frankenstein tail down into the hole. Was digging on, loading up onto the Frankenstein, which he then conveyor belted into a dump truck. Is that? I reckon that's what. Do you reckon he did $1 mode? He claims he got like a huge loan. Like, it would have had to have been over $1 million on a loan just to get to Nighthawk. There is no way he would have had or survived those kind of repayments with the time it takes to set up claim, get into the gold. There is no chance whatsoever. And then just to make it look like he's done really well, he had it all in what was it, pounds, didn't he? The only time I've ever done anything in $1 mode was trying to get the achievement buy everything. That's the only thing. And I still didn't do it. I went through I went through everything in the store, bought one of each thing, dragged it off the loading bay, went in, continued buying. I bought each claim, rented then bought to make sure I got it properly. I got one of everything in the machine shop, sent it all to a claim, and then painted each thing with each type of paint as well. Grams, that was it. Back then the loans were different. To be honest, I normally try to stay away from loans, even back when I first started the game. I started the game I think it was back around Leaderboard 5, 6. I didn't play them back then. Didn't go anywhere near the leaderboards. It was shortly after, I believe, shortly after they stopped tailings. So you used to have tailings pile up at the end of the wash plant. It was shortly after they stopped that is when I started playing. Do you know, I really hope they decide to start doing like a GoldRush 2 Dredge Edition. Start off with river dredging to make your money. I don't necessarily mean like Bering Sea Gold style, you know, but start off with river. And then they're like maybe enter a claim like this. So this has a steep enough slope. So if I dig far enough out, you could flood build on the flat section your dredge, right? Set up with a wash plant that you can chop and change the pieces around the way you can with that one. Set it up on the dredge, then flood the area. Flood the section without it spilling up over the top of this. And then start dredging away at the dirt. I think that would be an awesome addition to the game. Or a brand new game in its own right. I said this before, I know I have. But I honestly think that would just break the game. No, not break the game in a bad way, but you know what I mean. It would just top it. It would. I would play that more than I would play this, is what I'm saying. Just combine the two worlds, you know. Combine the plaster mining with the dredging. Jeez. No, because if they were to do a Diamond Rush version, they'd have to go to Guano or wherever it was. No, it was Africa, wasn't it? They went to Africa. Todd Hunter? No, Todd Hunter's Red Dwarf. Todd Hoffman. Todd Hoffman and crew went to like South Africa or something like that. Went over there to try and gold mine and they failed. They couldn't get any gold at all. So they tried to switch over to diamond mining and got even less. Hello, Grinder. Not bad, dude. Not bad. You're doing quite well. Right, Grinder. I'm asking different people's opinions here. Some sleazy dude. He's been climbing up the leaderboard, right? He's at 4,500 ounces, almost exactly. He has no seasonal total. He is not on the leaderboard at all on the seasonal total. Azad, if you're a fan of all the TV shows, like on the main GoldRush, who is the best gold digger, in your opinion? This is partially meant as a joke as well, so bear that in mind. This is a setup to a joke. You think it's just a glitch? So you don't think he's cheating or anything? Tony Beats. Personally, I think the best gold digger on the main GoldRush TV show, ready? Parker's ex-girlfriend, the Australian supermodel. That's personally, that's the only reason she was with him. I mean, what else could it be? His nose? You know what they say about guys with big noses, don't you? Huge sneezes. You were surprised to hear the Aussie accent? Well, he went to Australia, didn't he? Well, no, that was after that, actually, I think, wasn't it? He went to Australia to look for places to dig after they'd split up, didn't he? And I think he'd settled. I think he likes the idea of digging in Australia. I think that was his favourite so far, even though he couldn't handle the heat. You see, you can't judge a guy's genitalia by the size of his hands. I've got huge hands, and well, I'm not denying anything else on that aspect, but no. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, right, if I just open up my hand from the far left of my keyboard, I make it just past L, right? But then, because I've got hypermobility, like super double jointed, I can make it an extra key and a half if I stretch out my hand. Okay. I'm not even going to go there with that one, Wes. But this will give you an idea about my kind of double jointed, how double jointed I am. I can reach round behind my back using my left arm and then grab a hold of my left shoulder blade using my left arm. I need to see how much cash I'm going to have left over, so I need to go to midnight. $190 grand, and I'm going 40 a day. That was close. It's a good job I don't own that claim, because I was pressing the button to add them on that one by mistake. Wait, do I have like max on that one? That was stupid of me. Right, so that's 50. Wow, 50. No, it's 30. I was looking at the least price. Could tell I'm tired. So that was 30. There. That'll be plenty. I can get 2 for now on claim. So I'm going to go rent them out because I got rid of them before. See, this is what I mean. When I start getting tired like this, I lose all logic thinking. Oh, it's a much higher rental price at the moment, of course. I believe I've got 1 dump truck worker actually. Okay, worst person, you've like the one person you cannot. Oh my god! Like, why is he even here? What's the sodding point behind it all? Kind of person on any GoldRush TV show, whether it's full time or for a single episode. The worst one ever. For me, it is that guy on Bering Sea Gold who was like, "Oh my god, you don't even have a weight belt," and then dived off the damn boat. 1,260 ounces to smelt. That's not bad. Try doing 2,000 at 20 ounce bars. And I'm not even kidding you. That is actually something I've had to do. Okay, I swear I had a dump truck. That's it, I like Todd. Oh, no, not Todd. I'm thinking Tony Beats. Okay, I don't have a dump truck. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Cannot stand Todd. But do you know who was worse than Todd out of the original show? It was on Todd's team on season 1. It was that guy who didn't know how to do anything. He left a power saw. He put a power saw on the floor while the blade was still spinning. He didn't know how to do this. He didn't know how to do that. Do you know who I mean? He wound up quitting early on. How? Why? Why is there a mechanic on this one? I've literally just got it. What on earth could you possibly have to do? Yeah. He threw a tantrum and left because somebody tried to punch him, didn't they? But there's only 2 people I've ever actually liked properly on Todd's original team. That was the... Yeah, the guy who tried to set the wavetable up. That's who I was on about. But the two people, it was the original mechanic, the one that had the back problems. I kind of liked him. Except for when he brought his girlfriend up. He's like, yes, sod all this. I'm just going to show her how to do this. I'm going to take, you know. But as a character on the show, I didn't hate him. The other one was Dave Turin. I liked him. I liked Dave. I liked him to the point where I've sat there and watched his own show as well. The Lost Mines, or Forgotten Mines, or whatever it's called. No, I mean he started to try to build some houses. It was the priest, wasn't it, in the end, that did all the building. Dave is awesome. Yeah, I don't think much of I can't remember his name. I want to say it's Mitch, but I could be wrong. The wash plant expert. Not a big fan. Actually, I want to go around my wash plant, see what's ready, see if everything is up to code. Yeah, I like it. It is pretty good. Basically, there are mines scattered around America that people mined to the best of their ability. But then later on, better machinery or better methods of digging have become available, and no one's gone back to do it. So Dave is taking the better methods over there, and he's attempting it himself to try and make some money out of it. And his team is made up mostly of the people whose mines he took a look at to see if it was worth doing or not. It seems to have gone back to a more discovery aspect rather than just a docudrama. Come on, thank you. So everything is looking like it is good to go. Hydraulic hose, good. Springs, good. But my buckets. Yeah, that was in Parker's one, wasn't it? Parker got that sorted. Parker, there was someone next door to Parker who had one, and Parker was like, "Hey, look, I got a 700. Make me one that's even bigger than yours." I was afraid for the damn thing as they were driving it down the road. It looked like it was going to shake itself loose. And it took almost a whole season to build it as well. Right, so we are good to go. Finally. I'm not going to bother removing overburden because I need to start making cash. I would normally. Do you know what? I've realised what the time is. I will do the first few symbolic bucket loads. And you know, I'll do my first full symbolic truckload on stream on this claim, and then we'll call it. It's not bad though. I first started digging just before the stream started. I managed to dig out the claim, or dig out the deletable dirt, set up the wash plant system, get it all sorted and ready to go in, let's say, between 3 and 3¼ hours. Yeah, full truck. A truck, the full truck, and nothing but the truck. Truck off with your jokes. Yeah, I can do them too. Azard, I don't know if you ever saw that stream, the Mythbuster ones, but it was definitely confirmed that digging from the top down in little bites was much more profitable than from the bottom up. Well, 5 is good. 5 is something along the lines of 96%, I believe, of a wash plant. 5 full truckloads. And only takes 32 minutes to fully wash through. Oh, that's at 100. I forget how quick these fill up. I'm used to the Frankensteins. Truck, yeah. This is why I've hooked up lights to the wash plant. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this either, but the way I set these up, the one on my right is the one on the right if my back's turned to it. The one on my left is the stuff on my left if my back's turned to it. And first symbolic. We'll let it wash through. I only do it. I only have them there to make it easy to dump the stuff in at night. Now, I just wanted to also show, like, the reason why I sold my dump trucks that I had. I owned one, rented the rest, but I got rid of them because I wanted to fix my switch between vehicles. So when this is going to be down in a hole, and I don't want to have to go up and all the way around to try and get to that. I've now got it so that this should, no, that's the wrong direction. I just need to remember which direction's which, but this should just go boom. because it is the latest vehicle purchased, that'll be the first one you teleport to. Well, if you've got a dual monitor set up or something, Azad, just sit there and watch something. That's what I did. That's what I normally do. Bit of a stretch there, sorry guys. Yeah, so this should be 18 or 19% when it's all run through. This is where it shows me up and it's like 17. Yeah, my stream's running on one. Well, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Is it just the streams you watch, or do you watch some of the older videos as well? Just out of curiosity. There's the 18. Is it going to stick at 18 or is it going to hit 19? 19. So it must be about 95% then. 5 trucks equals 95% of the wash plant. So. Alright guys, well, that is going to end it off here for tonight. I've had a lot of fun, thank you very much. Last couple of streams, the first one obviously I had the sore throat. Then I was just didn't like the claim, and you know, kind of unenthusiastic about it as a result. No, I wasn't on about GoldRush, although I did do some older streams as well on that, but not leaderboards, just chilling and digging kind of thing. But yeah, so tonight's just been a lot more fun, guys, and I appreciate that you guys are a big part as to why. I love the back and forth on chat. That is always going to be like one of the biggest things for me when it comes to streaming. The game, if I'm enjoying it, fair enough. But then if there's no one chatting, it just gets it's I don't want to say it gets depressing, because that's not the case. It's downheartening. Let's call it at that. Leave it at that. But it makes it a lot more fun, basically, if people are interacting, you know. So thank you very, very much for that, guys. Thanks for the great stream, so late. Yeah, but that's not your fault, dude. You can't help living in a backwards time zone. Yeah, welcome, Azad. Absolutely welcome, dude. Next stream should be Monday. Back with some Valheim, unless something else happens. But that should be the case. Monday, Tuesday, then. Like I said, if I'm up to it, Wednesday, I'll maybe think about doing The Tenant. Down Under. Yeah. There was someone else who used to come into my streams from Australia. I can't remember her name. All good, Spy, all good. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Or Azad, have a great day. Hope you all stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.